All right. AMC stockholders, XMAX trading here. Another important DD coming out. So hit the subscribe channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and let's get started. So here is a new piece of stuff that came out about the SEC. So the SEC needs to follow European brokers and the rest of the world in banning POF, payment for order flow, right? Because Citadel got in trouble in China for this, for the aggressive short selling and manipulation. Daddy is mostly lip service and all bark and no bite. Thoughts on the attached photo. I did verify this on info on Daddy's website. Talk about the Gary Gensler, chairman of FCC. Securities and Exchange Commission is moving towards greater transparency to the securities lending market, where short-selling hedge funds borrow shares to bet against company stocks. The new rule proposed by SEC on Thursday require firms that lend securities to report data on each loan to an oversight body such as FINRA. Within 15 minutes of making the loan, data on the loans will be made public. In short selling, a trader who wants to bet against the company borrows shares of stock, then sells them and buys it back later. Yeah, they don't always buy it back later, right? It goes against them. They just ignore it. That can allow them to profit from stock prices decline. In the meantime, lenders of the shares can be brokerages or asset managers, which lend securities as additional sources of revenue. So the lenders of these shares can be brokerages or asset managers, maybe even other institutions, right? Vanguard, BlackRock, whatever, and they buy the shares and lend them out. There's currently little public information about volumes and rates in the securities lending market, though private vendors can collect and sell some lending data. Some, that's the key word, some. We don't know. That's why people say some of the short data is not all there, right? On Ortex or Fintel, whatever. Not all data is there. It's selectively published by. What we need is full transparency. We need full transparency of what's going on. The public deserves to know that, because when they buy these stocks, they keep going down. We need to know why. So yeah. All right. The other piece is from the Motley Fool. AMC's cryptocurrency plans might not be pointless after all. Here's why. Accepting payment in crypto could assist the company's recovery. AMC is improving its position slowly, but still has a large amount of debt. Selling more stock now isn't an option given opposition from retail. The company's new acceptance of crypto could have some benefits. So AMC is now accepting types of cryptocurrency on the surface. It may look mute in terms of the potential to recover from a long decline, but it's more than meets the eye. It can actually help AMC's rebound if the response from moviegoers is positive. Why accepting payments is one piece of the puzzle, getting the company back on profit. AMC's debt in the ape army. One of the biggest challenges of AMC is the colossal debt burden on the balance sheet. The company's $1.6 billion in cash at the end of the third quarter. AMC reported November 8th it had $5.4 billion in outstanding debt, along with $200 million in liabilities, including leases. Shrinking this debt is a priority by any attempt of AMC to get back on its feet. But at least one obstacle stands in the way. Both the potentially strong help and grave hindrance of AMC is the retail, who currently own most of its outstanding shares. So they're honest about that. So it's kind of interesting that Motley Fool's come out being honest that AMC could get back on its feet, by doing crypto, and acknowledging that retail owns the majority of the shares. Rather than the company's here determined to save it from short sellers and hedge funds, the quixotic swarm of small investors first coordinated their short squeeze on Wall Street Bet's Reddit subforum. They dubbed themselves apes or ape army after Planet of the Apes, stronger together. Redditors quickly drove AMC stock price up to incredible levels early last June, far above the company's business performance would ordinarily merit, aiming at a personal profit while also pursuing a vague but heartfelt crusade to rescue AMC from the clutches of what they believe were nefarious short sellers and hedgies. They successfully carried out a short squeeze, as they had done with GameStop. Over the following 5 months, they mostly succeeded in keeping the price elevated above $35 a share, a remarkable achievement considering AMC's weak results. However, while GameStop managed to benefit from the apes-driven short squeeze, a windfall, selling $1 billion of stock, AMC is unable to follow suit after it failed to get stockholder approval to sell another $500 million, successfully raised $587 million with the sale of approximately 11.6 million shares in early June. Subsequent effort in June 16 to secure shareholder authorization for more 25 million shares, which would have been worth somewhere $1.38 billion, was nixed by the ape army, who collectively held a majority stake and continue to do so, either fearing dilution or resulting in a civil misunderstanding. The retail cut off a potential lifeline. Could crypto add momentum? Despite the lack of cash infusion, AMC is doing yeoman's work in a turnaround effort with some big blockbusters and getting moviegoers back in theaters. It also trimmed losses from 2020's 356 million to about 2021's 114 million of losses, or about 68%. Its net cash flow might even turn positive in Q4. While this is still far below the genuine long-term viability, the gains are impressive in light of AMC's long slide towards bankruptcy. With enough luck and good management, the company may eventually get back to a road to sustainable growth. If stock issues are off limits for increasing the war chest and debt and paying down debt, AMC's crypto policy could help fill the breach. AMC Adam Aaron said he had a big news flash, elaborating AMC would proudly accept, drumroll please, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Dogecoin, and also Shiba, right? Came out with Shiba recently. Many cryptocurrencies rose on the news as blockchain investors crave more real use cases for digital currency. So yeah, blockchain investors like this too because it more use cases. Superficially, adding new payment methods is not significant. The answer is that Wall Street Bets also has a generation strongly interested in crypto, as millennials or the quote Gen Z is likely as many as perhaps many AMC investors shareholders may opt to pay using crypto. Payments received in cryptocurrency differ from regular payments in that AMC can presumably choose to hold virtual coins in digital wallets, and rather than converting them to cash. And cryptocurrency market turns to anything. Most major cryptocurrencies increase in value over time, sometimes immensely. The world leader among crypto is Bitcoin, phenomenal 300% in 12 months, and a recent all-time high of 67,000. If AMC can gain a significant amount of crypto and payments for movie tickets, it can hold these digital assets in wallets until they reach new all-time highs, potentially doubling or tripling those profits by simply having diamond hands, that is, refusing to sell for a few quarters before cashing out. The volatility of digital currencies makes this somewhat risky, but also could be a way to get more bang for the buck on ticket sales. Accepting crypto isn't a game changer, but could prove a little extra cash for AMC's quest to stop. A little extra cash and AMC's quest to stop being no more than a meme stop, but becoming a viable movie theater. This cryptocurrency payment represents a small step as AMC calls way back forward towards a bullish future. So AMC is taking crypto, Shiba now, and it's going to take 30 to 60 months for Shiba. So I think they see a lot of value in Shiba Inu. And Motley Fool also acknowledges the fact that retail has the power to create short squeezes, but really it's the shorts who over-leverage themselves, in my opinion. Who don't get out in time for whatever reason. I think that the retail is doing the right work. The short sellers are trying to hose the company's stock down, which hurts the company and maybe even bankrupt the company, and yet we saved it. So, but it's interesting to see that they acknowledge that crypto could really help AMC and probably other companies too. All right, guys, till next time.